Hello, Wiffle Nation, and welcome to the 11th episode of the Huntington Wiffle League podcast. I'm your host, Josh Smith, with my co-host and producer, Jeremy Litton, and Patrick Rail. How you doing, guys?
Good, how about you?
We just got done watching the 2014 League Championship game between Honey Badgers and Sit on My Base. Let's talk about it. Pat, take it away.
I thought it was a really great game. It's what we came to expect. I mean, low scoring. 2 runs was actually high scoring in our league. But I think once it went into 11 innings, Jeremy was starting to get down. Yeah, his arm gave out. He did everything he could. Give him up for first season pitching. Absolutely amazing. Honey Badgers had 2 pitchers, and Paul and Jacob that came out. Yeah, they both pitched. So Jacob wasn't as tired as Jeremy, but you have to give it up to both teams. Honey Badgers came out and did what they've been doing the past couple weeks. Right. They've set the league on fire after All-Stars game, and they took it away.
Before the game started, the three of us had our predictions. I was saying 1-0 Honey Badgers. He was saying
2-0.
He said he called it. He called it.
And he had 1-0 Sit on My Base. Are you a little sad? Not just about being right or wrong, or that just Sit on My Base did not win the game.
I mean, obviously, I was cheering for Sit on My Base. You have to cheer for your division's team, no matter how.
Been getting shit all year.
Yeah, exactly. And I think towards the end of the year, Sit on My Base and We Willie Wiffle were tearing it up. I mean, we finally came around with the bats, but at the end of the day, I think deep down I knew Honey Badgers had it, but I was hoping that. And honestly, my prediction was based off of it not going 11 innings. I said 8 innings, and after 8, I wanted.
7, so we were all shocked.
I said 9.
Yeah. So Jeremy was right on the money.
I mean, Jeremy knows scouting.
So, all right, it ended at the top of the 11th inning. Jacob Fisher who was on first base?
Oh
shit. Was it Zach Reedy?
Yeah.
Zach,
I can't read.
Yeah, Zach Reedy got to first base, and Jacob took Jeremy Ray deep. They tried the bases, and that was all they would need. I think we all knew, even though it was that was going to be the game. There's not going to be coming back from that. What do you think, Greg?
I didn't see them coming back. I called it right then. You shushed me, but all right.
I mean, at the end, I think me and Greg were seeing the same thing. Jeremy was done. Jeremy didn't have his stuff after. Yeah. Well, the 9th inning, he started slowing down. He had that. He started losing it.
He was done. In a post-game interview with Kevin Chatton, he said he just wouldn't come out. He knew he was tired. The team knew he was tired. He wanted to finish the game.
Well, you ride the horse you came with.
Oh, he started.
That's who they came with.
And I was pulling for the Honey Badgers early, especially late in the regular season, but early in the playoffs, because they have a 1-2 punch with their pitchers that not a lot of teams have. The Breaking Balls kind of had it with Drew McClanahan and Ryan Pritt, but when he was injured and Ryan just never got the opportunity to pitch, It was something we rarely saw. We saw, I think, every game in the playoffs, Paul or Jacob open through the first 2 or 3 innings, and then the other came in. They did the exact same thing. Paul threw 2 scoreless innings in the championship game, and then Fisher came and closed it out through 9 solid innings. And especially after they got the lead in the bottom, he was just absolutely brutal. So, I mean, I think we all sort of expected the pitching to come into play here because this has been the year of the pitcher since the transition to the Yellow Bats.
I have to say, the thing I took away from this game is I came in the game, I joked on the Facebook message about put Jeremy in the All-Star game because, they think he's our best player if we do that. I think he'll represent the league great. If they let it,
screwball. He pitches unlike anybody else.
That curveball is nasty.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's very effective.
Yeah, and I think
if they quite figure him out. I think he's even a little shocked by some of the results he gets on the mound.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly believe that if they let him pitch in the All-Star game, he's gonna tear it up. I mean,
well, he can't be worse than last year.
Yes.
So that's the motto for this season: not worse than last year.
Yeah, I mean, we improved just about in every facet, and next year we've already got plans I'm sure that we haven't come up with to improve upon. Greg's got big plans to make the league a lot better next year. So, we'll talk about that in future podcasts as we narrow down those ideas. So, final score 2-0. Still on site here at St. Clair Commons in beautiful Huntington, West Virginia.
It's a great night. Why not do a podcast outside?
Best weather of the year,
exactly,
including the All-Star game.
Exactly.
What else could you ask for? It was a shitty day to start with a lot of rain, but it turned out for the best.
Some grilled food.
Yeah, grilled food.
Unfortunately.
That's me.
So we're currently recording, and there's an NWA tournament team practice. So
the remnants of the NWA tournament.
It's kind of dwindling down. Everyone's going home.
And
So
that's
let's shift our focus to the National Wiffle League Association tournament. It's Tuesday right now. We all leave roughly between noon and 2 on Friday. So the first night, we've got practice,
Yep.
6 o'clock. And then we have the banquet. We draw for pool play. And then Steven, who was practicing, will be representing us in the home run derby. How do you think he's going to perform?
I think if he gets on a roll like he did during our home run derby, I can see him going. I mean, I don't know if he's going to finish in the top. I'll give him, top 10 finish.
Defending champion Ryan Bush will be a tough one to beat.
Ryan last year, though, he only hit about 7 in the first round, which wasn't as many as I think Steven hit in our second round. So
Steven gets warmed up, he starts going. I mean, we saw that in the home run derby here. Luckily, we don't have video of it to prove otherwise.
Well, they'll just have to wait and see. We're working on our promo video. Thank you, Skeeby, for springing that on me, by the way, to have that ready to play on the Jumbotron. Just in today, Galloway revealed that there is going to be drone surveillance and coverage video of the entire tournament. So look forward to that.
Thank you, Obama.
Skeevy, a.k.a. Little Galloway.
Yeah. All right. So then after that, it is the All-Star game. Jeremy, not getting any respect, was last picked for the, I don't remember, blue or gold team. I'm leaning towards blue. I think it was blue.
Well, I mean, that's the story of this whole NAA tournament with Huntington.
No respect.
Is no respect at all.
Hashtag no respect.
We're not going to the Dangerfield tournament
Hashtag
to make that
Ed Ladd,
official,
remember?
but we're going to make them give us respect.
Yeah. We aren't ranked necessarily dead last in
Every power ranking. It's like it's a copy and paste job.
15th is the highest. Susquehanna from New York is the only one that's getting ranked lower.
Yeah.
Well, to hell with all the naysayers. We wrote 3 pre-tournament articles. We're only required to have 2. And I wrote one article just ripping the shit out of anybody that did power rankings because it's boring, subjective, and it doesn't matter. And it's less than 200 words. That's not even a freshman college paper. There are hungover 18-year-olds writing more legitimate
As a
content.
teacher, there are hungover sophomores in high school that write more than that.
Yeah. Taking the easy way out. Galloway's putting all this work into the tournament. Carl Coffey, Sam Skeeby, Jeremy Radjack, Justin Tompkins putting all this effort into organize this tournament. You all make me sick.
Well, I mean,
Write
what
500 words.
what can you expect from a team coming from Michigan? I mean, honestly, I mean, they'll play the song up in Ohio all week. We don't give a damn about the whole
From
state of
Detroit,
Michigan.
They don't even know real English anymore.
State's not even connected.
They're going to Columbus.
I'm-
How can a team from Michigan come down to Columbus and think that they're going to do something?
Well,
No team from Michigan has done anything in Columbus.
I have one thing to say about Wiffle in Southeast Michigan. They kicked the shit out of us last year. They're under new management right now. Alex Shore, who is our most harshest critic, although I love Alex. They give us a bunch of shit just for being from West Virginia. But you know what? At least
There is more Hicks in Michigan
we don't live
than
in,
there is in West Virginia.
There's no
More
shame in living in West
gun
Virginia, but there's a lot of shame in, wait for it, living in Detroit, Michigan.
Well, you know who lives in Michigan? People that Canada rejects.
And Rich Rodriguez.
Did you know the literacy rate is lower in Michigan than it is in Africa?
I mean, it does look like Africa once you go up there. You don't want to be there.
Yeah, that's true.
And you're infested with diseases left and right.
I mean, they live off cheese curd. I mean,
We're going to wear surgical masks.
Government
and rubber
cheese.
gloves when we
government
play.
cheese.
That's all they have up there is government
It's
cheese.
like the lowest quality cheese. And it's from Wisconsin because it's better.
Mainly, we have this leftover hashtag we're wanting to use if we play the dads, and it's hashtag
In your mom's pussy.
That's what we want. Okay, moving on. The actual tournament itself. We've been ranked 14th at the highest. Who are we most looking forward to? Who whipped the shit out of us last year, Greg?
OCWA,
24-1.
WSEM,
Something similar.
and the team from Cincinnati, who I really want to play.
We played the Clubbers twice. We actually gave them a run for their money in the second game in the double elimination round, and then we forfeit. We got the forfeit win against Griffle Ball.
That's who I want to play.
Yeah, I
wanna play
They're sitting there saying, rules screwed them. They come out and play us.
Yeah, they're ready to play.
Play us this year.
First of all,
What
Rules
happened in
are
the Dangerfield
rules.
tournament? Did the rules screw you in the tournament?
And honestly,
hang on. Let me just say, Jeremy Radjack is my soulmate, and I'm pretty sure.
don't butter him up.
No.
No buttering.
Hey, we made up. after the tournament, so no harsh feelings.
Oh no, but that's in the article. It's in their power rankings.
True.
Yeah, they're doing shit on us. Let's shit on them.
That we want. If there's anybody that wants to play us more than they do, it's me wanting to play them. Let's give them the game they wanted. We're not the same team, though. It's not.
Let's absolutely do it. Show up on time.
I'm looking forward to playing Potomac Wiffle League too because they're reforming. They're bringing a full 8-man squad. They play in a 25-mile-an-hour speed limit league, and they're working with nothing so far. I mean, they've got guys that can throw the ball hard, but they have no significant experience throwing the ball because they can't do it in the league. So all they have is just practices. That's not a really good format to go with. So I'm kind of curious to see how that works out. Then there's Tampa Bay Wiffle, the defending champions. The Ontario County Wiffle Association Freaky Franchise, which were the first tournament's champions and last year's runner-up. I'd like a taste. How about you, Greg?
I would love a taste of both those teams. I love the guys from Tampa Bay. Very classy, very good guys. Talked to them a lot last year.
Well, no one else would.
I want a taste of Tampa Bay and then final. That's when I want to see them.
Yeah. Well, I think last year in the pool play we got too much. We bit off more than we chewed. We had Wiffle in Southeast Michigan, Cincinnati, and Freaky Franchise in pool play. I like some more middle-of-the-road teams. I'd like to play Mississippi, McQuan, Potomac, leagues like that in pool play, just to see what's up so we can get our feet wet and get our roster set. Know what we're going to do. Have a game plan.
Absolutely. I mean, I think whoever we face up against in pool play, it's going to be good. I mean, I'm not expecting us to go undefeated in pool play, depending on who we draw. But I think after pool play, I think we'll have a newfound respect, and everybody will have respect for us.
It couldn't go any worse than last year.
Exactly. Shit on us all the way up until Saturday, and then we'll do the talking. Don't worry. You can pick apart why we picked Brian Ball. Well, the fact is that you can't watch videos. Watch videos, see how this kid fields, see how this kid base runs. This kid has a high baseball IQ. That's why he's on this team.
Yeah. Don't insult Brian. Brian is our star Mario Kart participant. Don't be giving him any shit.
There is no sex favors. He earned his spot on this team.
That's right. Everybody on this team deserves to be on this team, and there's probably other. I wish we could have brought 12 people.
And who's going to be a bigger competitor than Brian?
Yeah.
I mean,
Captain
he
of
will.
the area's most elite kickball team.
And the best ref ever.
Exactly.
I think he does yoga too, so that's always a plus.
He does. Look at those toned.
Barehanded a ball, hit right back at him.
But I mean, if you go down, I don't know much about last year's team. I wasn't around.
There's nothing.
Sucked.
We fucking
But
sucked.
this
we
year,
actually had to play on it. So
this year we have a rotation.
Yep.
It's not one pitcher.
One thing I'd like everyone to know is last year it was not Maroon Squad that everyone had to play. They played half of Maroon Squad and two guys that hadn't practiced for the tournament at all.
and no business being there outside of a coaching experience. But I mean, we have a good coaching staff too.
Yeah.
It's myself
Greg Sowards.
at
Coach
Patrick. Yeah,
Rail.
Patrick's going to be there
That's
for
it.
most of the time. He's going to be our tipsy third base coach.
Yeah.
And then we've got Jeremy.
I'll be the one throwing
And then
stuff.
Jacob Fisher, which was formerly our alternate, but nobody canceled. Thank God. We're already booked and reserved and ready to go. Jacob Fisher will be our pitching coach. He's going to be the one taking people out and calling for the bullpen. So,
And all honesty, going down, this team, everybody comes to win, but at the end of the day, it's about having fun.
Yep.
And I mean,
Great chemistry.
they will drink, but they'll know when to stop because they all want to win.
we're going to show up on time.
Oh yeah, we have
That's key.
Yeah.
We have-
Hashtag don't be late.
we have watches set to the same time. We'll be there. We'll be ready to go.
My phone has like 23 alarms on it.
Hell, knowing half the players in this league, they'll be there 2 hours early, taking up the field, no matter if another team's on it or not, trying to warm up.
Okay, let's skip the record for a second. I want us to remember that we shouldn't break our arms jerking ourselves off here for a second, okay, so to speak. Yeah. Speaking of which, we'll get to an interview with Zach Blatt, the
Well,
team's co-captain.
Who
soon.
else are you supposed to jerk off if you can't jerk off yourself?
Yeah. But it's important to
Your
have
buddy.
a little bit of humility here.
I'm not here to butter anybody up, Josh. I don't love anybody up there right now. I don't know them.
Who here thinks we actually have what it takes to win it all?
I think we have everything what it takes to win it all.
We have 13 guys and 26 pairs. 13 sets of balls. That's 26 nuts if we're all healthy men.
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah. I'm missing one.
Barry, we only have one.
Yeah.
To bring.
I have to leave one at home to make sure I come back.
Spread yourself a little
Yeah.
thin. So, let's not do power rankings. Let's do
No.
this. Let's rank ourselves, because fuck everybody else. Where do you think we're going to finish? From 1 to 16.
I'll go ahead and start it off since I'm the newcomer.
Right.
I think we have a young squad. Yeah, obviously we have a young squad. Nobody's played in the tournament. If everything goes right, perfectly right, we get on a roll, I see top 5.
Really?
Yes.
So,
But,
having a heartbreaker outside the semifinals.
yeah. But, everybody's new to this game. And I think that something's going to happen along the way. But I don't see us slipping out of the top 10. I think we're one of the top 10 teams in this thing. I've watched videos. I'm bored at work. I'll put it on YouTube. If you have videos on YouTube, I'll watch it. If you cut game editing, I can't really tell what's going on. I can't get enough of a read on everything. But in all honesty, I think we're a top 10 team. Maybe 10. But I don't see us outside the top 10.
Greg, what are your thoughts?
I believe that the team that goes to the championship is going to have to go through us. I think we're a top 3 contender. We got the pitching, we've got the hitting, we've got the fielding. People aren't giving us a lot of credit. A lot of teams out there may not throw their ace against us, and they may end up in the loser's bracket because of it. So,
Okay, you're saying top 3. Give me a number.
like I said, I think they'll have to go through us, and magic can happen. I think we can win it all. We're going up there to win it all. We're not going up there to finish top 10. We're not going up there to
I'm not looking to finish top 10. I'm just saying that
be the next best thing to the champions. We're going to be champions. We're going to bring a title home to Huntington.
I like
what
that
we're there to
attitude.
do.
I like it.
I wish I could feel that way. Well, I'm gonna give you mine now. I think we're gonna be 8.
Okay, I like that number.
That's in the middle. That's what everyone thought we were going to do last year. They put us in between, 7 and 10. So I'm going to go with what should have been last year. It's going to be a transition year. I don't think we're going to win it all this year. I would love that. If we get close, you bet your ass I'm going to be taking off my shirt and just doing whatever it's going to take to get the job done. But I'm seeing this more as a transition year. Respect will be found. We couldn't do any worse than last year. So I'm thinking we're going to do what we should have done last year, finish middle of the road, not go to the danger field, but not go home early either. We're going to leave, and people are they're going to notice.
Let me paint you a little picture. Pretty little picture. All right? You ready for this?
No.
You ready? Come on.
Okay, I'm not.
Okay.
I had to pee. So.
Say your rankings went top 8. We finished 8. All right? Heartbreaker loss. Bad call. Something didn't go our way. Something.
Oh, runner interference.
Runner interference. Let's just go runner interference. The team we have together comes back with a bad taste in their mouth. Work harder during fall ball. Goes hard at it spring.
So basically, we have the Griffle Ball story, is what
Yeah.
you're saying. All right.
I say I see top 10, but I think next year we're a threat. I think we'll be.
Well, everybody that's actually playing on the team, they haven't played. The earliest experience everybody has on the team is playing fall ball last year.
Yep.
We've got fresh players.
Yeah.
Jeremy, give us your prediction.
Whiffles are coming. But we will be like I think within the top 10, definitely. Number 8 sounds good. Definitely top 5, I think, if we work hard at it, if we get our batting in order. I think the problem with our league right now is mainly we have such good pitching. Nobody has hit a ball very much, and that may be in our deficit. It may hurt us.
But what happens when these teams face a slower pitcher like Poker Night or Green Bears?
Right.
They go off. I mean, these players, they sit there and wait. I mean, you go down the roster. Paul has a 400 average. Andrew has a 400 average.
Paul's played every game this year, too. He should have a lower average.
Four against breaking balls.
Yeah.
You go down the lineup.
4 games against breaking balls for Paul, so he faced the best 4 times.
And we have something that a lot of teams don't have. We've seen this pitching. We know it. So when we get up there, it's not something that's going to blow us away.
Last year we were a medium pitch league. The run-of-the-mill pitch was probably 55 miles an hour. Add about 20 miles an hour to that, and you're more like it. And we're using skinnier bats. We are fully acclimated to what to expect up there.
We have the rules in place.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody has the strategy.
We've got 4 fields going on at the same time. We're used to managing the chaos.
And everybody on this team is baseball strategy. They want to live and eat strategy.
Now, what rules are different between NWLA versus our league?
There's
We're-
one
we-
less fielder.
yeah.
There's 2 fielders plus the pitcher. There's 5 balls for a walk, 3 outs, 2 umpires per field, except when it gets to the semis and further along. Those umpires consolidate together, and it's 4 umpires per game throughout the rest of the tournament. But those are the major differences. The pitcher's poison gets the lead runner. So if it's actually a pretty good going game, you're looking at a very low-scoring game, and a lot of that's going to be because of the pitcher's poison. Other than that, everything's more or less the same. When we did the rules coming into this season, Greg and I looked at this rule book, tore it apart. There's some rules we don't like necessarily from the NCAA tournament, so we decided just to get it as close as we could. Probably going into 2015, Patrick and Jeremy and everybody else that's going to be looking at the rule book, we're probably going to look to fully
Incorporate
get
it.
on board
Yeah.
with NCAA
Absolutely.
and beyond. A lot of our rules don't exactly translate because regions vary as far as why you have certain rules for certain things. So we're ready. There's those 3 rules are really all I can think of that are major, that are different. So everybody just needs to keep those in mind. We'll practice them during the practice on Friday, and then we'll go from there.
And best case scenario in my mind is we get an easy draw. These guys get cocky and they go to town.
I'm looking forward to all the forfeits we're going to get when everyone's late.
Yeah.
We're an on-time league.
You have 15 minutes to get there, and the umpires will tell you to take the forfeit.
It's not our
It
fault.
wasn't just our idea, for the record.
We're not dicks.
So
I'm a dick.
So who all's coming? We've got Tampa Bay Wiffle from Florida, Ontario County from New York, Susquehanna from New York, Washburn, who couldn't come last year due to tragedy, which will remain unnamed, will be returning. They're also from New York, Caledonia. Potomac Wiffle League from Washington, D.C. Mississippi Yard Wiffle League from Mississippi, obviously.
Going to a big city.
Yeah.
It's
Wiffle
good to hear.
Southeast Michigan from the Detroit metro area. Kalamazoo Wiffle League, also from Michigan. Home Run League Twin Cities from St. Paul and Minneapolis. Minnesota Wiffle Association from Minnesota. Mequon Wiffle Ball League from Wisconsin. Skeeby Wiffle Ball League from St. Louis, Missouri.
Sounds like a disease.
It does.
And a bunch of other teams. So, fuck it. Who are we looking most forward to play? Oh, Cincinnati Wiffle Ball Club also is going to be there.
They're not a real league, though. They're a club.
It's a club. They also play in a legitimate league called the Greater Cincinnati Wiffle League.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
the club is more like a side project.
I think Greg said it best. We're looking to play whoever. We don't care. Bring it.
I want to play everybody that ranked us.
Yeah.
I want to play everybody that ranked us.
I want Michigan. I do.
Wiffle Southeast Michigan?
Yeah, absolutely.
Carl's a punk.
Talk about West Virginia. We're going to show you. Drew made the bet with him. Yeah, you got to retract your statements. Yeah, I think they're going to have to.
I think when Carl comes, I'm assuming Carl's going to come through again and record another podcast. He's done it 2 years in a row. He has a family in Virginia, and he swings by and says hello. Hangs out with us for the evening. Last year, we actually cashed in on it and did a podcast. So maybe if we can do it again, maybe he can drink some moonshine and participate in some very West Virginia activities.
Yeah, I'll introduce him to my sister.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go. He likes sisters.
And pigs. I have plenty of pigs for him.
He has to fuck a goat before he leaves the border. That's the bet. Fuck at least one goat
Yeah.
before he crosses into Virginia.
They have their reasons for ranking us so low, and if they listen this far, I say everything like you guys said
Say
it,
about that?
in tongue in
Good.
cheek.
Keep thinking that.
Exactly.
Keep thinking we're last.
Hey, I want to see your face when we do it. No, when we get up there and show them that we have it, I want to see their faces. I really do.
We're going to take a break. When we return, we're going to have a short interview with Zach Blatt.
We now rejoin Ron and Fez's 1,000 Reasons to Hate Detroit. Reason 701.
Kid Rock.
Reason 702.
The Lions stink up every Thanksgiving.
Reason 703.
Fat Denny McClain.
Reason 704.
Eminem.
Reason 705.
Face it, every night is Hell Night.
Reason 706.
The term Motown confuses gays.
Reason 707.
Ted Nugent.
Reason 708.
Big fat crybaby, Michael Moore.
Reason 709.
The Indiana Pacers beat up your hometown hero,
Reason 710.
Bob Seger.
Reason 711.
Dr. Detroit.
Reason 712.
Inbreds.
We'll be back shortly with more of Rod and Fez's 1,000 Reasons to Hate Detroit.
And we're back after a break. With me, live on location in Huntington, West Virginia, St. Cloud Commons, is Brian Ball and our co-captain of the NWA tournament team, Zach Blatt. Thanks for your time, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Glad to be here, Josh.
Brian, I want to start with you, mainly because I have no questions for Zach at the moment, and I still need time to think, because that's how we do things. So, you are representing our league in the Mario Kart tournament, which has over 24 participants in it, that will be taking place at our hotel at the La Quinta in Dublin. Friday night. Super late, sure to be laced with vodka, and probably no girls. So, so tell me what you're most looking forward to in that Mario tournament. Your odds are, what, 15 to 1 to win?
They've got me at 15 to 1, Josh, and I couldn't be happier about it, you know. I'm surprised they didn't just put me at the bottom like they have everything else, but I'm pretty close to the bottom, and that's where I wanted to be. So nowhere to go from there but up. Sounds like a classy event.
Okay. So, what is a strategy? Like, I have Mario Kart and an N64 at home, and I've been playing recreationally. You're someone that has told me that you regularly have competitions of Mario Kart at your house from time to time. So, tell me your strategy. How do you actually plan to perfect and give yourself an edge?
Well, I'll tell you, first and foremost, I can't give it all away, but I'll dip in a little bit here. Let's assume, Josh, that these guys are as seasoned as I claim myself to be. One strategy, one thought would be hang back a little bit and grab a good prize box. Strategy number 2, do I want to just take off as a rocket start? And power slide my life away and let them all mess each other up behind me. So, that's two little tidbits I'll give you, and I'm not going to dive any further than that, but we'll see. I just want to get out of the Mushroom Cup. If you're asking goals, I want out of that fucking Mushroom Cup because that's just a newbie, beginner, anybody could win. Get me out of that. Get me on Wario Stadium. Get me on Rainbow Road. I'm a happy guy.
Personal question just for my own entertainment so that I can get better at Mario Kart on my own. First of all, I plan on having a Mario Kart party at my house sometime in the fall.
Please invite me to that.
Yes, I will invite you to that. I'm going to have cupcakes that look like mushrooms and everything else. It's going to be awesome.
Are they going to be like drug mushrooms or?
Like cupcake that look like mushrooms. I'm going to drive Yoshi. Yoshi's my favorite. I can do a good Yoshi impression. So, Rainbow Road. How the fuck do I not fall off the rainbow?
Well, that's just going to take practice. Rainbow Road is a combination of two things. Lots of power sliding and perfect that jump at the beginning. If your ass isn't jumping at the beginning, and Carl or whoever the fuck I'm playing, I'm talking to you too. If you're not jumping at the beginning, then I'll see you later. And that's that.
All right. So, Alex Shore. Very handsome but very brutal. From Whiffle in Southeast Michigan. In their 2-hour epic NWA preview podcast almost 2 weeks ago, pretty much called you out for being the least statistically impressive person on our NWA team. Defend yourself.
Okay.
They said you had 0 home runs, 5 RBIs. Yet to be documented. I'm working on it. You actually lead the league in doubles.
That's right.
I'm working on it.
That's right. My game is speed. They don't know anything about me, but I'm just a speedy leadoff guy. I was on a team with not a lot of stats. I'm not making excuses, but you can't do a lot of RBIs when you're the leadoff guy, and it's hard to score runs when we're one of the lowest scoring squads. And that's as far as the excuse train I'm going to go down. But I will say I'm there to get on base. I'm there to field balls. And Alex, I sent you a message myself, but I looked you up, and you just made that one too easy on me. You look like you weigh 120, soaking wet. And I laughed at that, and I'm ready to meet you. Shout out to Carl. Carl, I love you as a friend. You're nice to me on Facebook.
Hashtag friends.
Hashtag friends, Carl, as always. Hashtag Alex Littleman syndrome. We're going to go with that.
Alex, you have to be careful. He has a very rapey stare. He's got this really intense, stare while he's batting. Like I might even put you in the game to pitch just so you can experience the rape stare.
Please call me in for just one batter, and then you can yank me for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
But I would be willing to bet that Alex
wants to yank you. That's for sure.
That's what I was going to say. Just based off his pictures alone, I would say Alex would probably look pretty good in a short little dress. And
he's got eye black, and it's just begging for the white contrast of your semen.
I've got a few of my ex-girlfriend's clothes, and I think he'd fit right in them and look pretty damn cute in them as well.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, I want to step back to the Mario Kart tournament there for a minute.
Take it away, Zach.
I've watched this guy play a ton, and if he's not top 3, once you get out of that rinky-dink first cup, that nothing matters. Because I play with him. I play with him. I'm not the best. I get the secrets, and I sometimes win that one. So, and I don't play all the time like these guys. But if they interruption there, yeah, we're good.
Technical difficulties.
If he makes it out of that, I'd be shocked if he wasn't top 3.
Okay, so you're going all the way to the Star Cup.
If I can get out of that damn shroom cup that anyone can win, get me out of the and what do the rankings mean? I don't know. I'm 15-1, and the other guys are something around me according to their Vegas odds. I've got nothing good in my pool, and I don't believe that. I don't believe Carl or little man Alex for a second. I just feel like he has tampered with this at some point. Cute little Alex. So we'll see. Get me out of the shroom cup, and we'll see.
Final question to do with Mario Kart, for me anyway. Things that can deter your hand-eye coordination, possibly. Give you trigger finger.
Deterring my coordination during Mario Kart. Well, some people are going to say the more they drink, the better they are. I'm like 50-50 on that. If I get too many drinks down me, I'm definitely going to lose hand-eye. And maybe a bad angle where I'm sitting. I better get a prime location. I might want to scout that one out first. So,
what about, I'm talking more like masturbation. Forearms hold those controllers up, especially when you got a death grip on the Z. So how soon before the tournament is it just not even a question, no masturbating?
I don't know that I can
like
follow.
6 minutes before?
Yeah, I'm glad that you said that because you scared me. That might be my warm up. That might be my warm up before.
Okay. So away from that.
Yeah, so slightly moving. Yeah. Casually moving on.
I take every interview I do to the most disturbing level, and I finally got it. Okay, Zach. Zach, you're the co-captain of the team. I love you. You were previously snubbed for the team, and then justifiably put onto the team. We're having bugs.
I've got bugs. Don't just discard the bugs in my mouth and ears right now.
There's some animals I've never seen before.
Are we in the woods?
They're mad that he's masturbating.
Only in West Virginia do we do our interviews out in the woods.
I don't know. So Zach, we have a very complicated hierarchy for coaching. It's myself, I'm the manager. Greg's the co-manager, assistant coach, however you want to think about it.
We're not going to argue about co-manager, manager.
So it's myself, Greg, we're managing the team. Patrick's going to be a third base coach. Jeremy's going to be first base coach. Jacob Fisher is the pitching coach. Paul Hessen is the captain, and you're the co-captain. So we know what I want to do and everything within the team. So what are you going to be looking for? What is your idea of the best strategy to go about to get as far as we can in this tournament?
Well, I was overhearing you all earlier, and something that you all were talking about is the rating. Where will we end up? This team is pretty much built around those who are champions. So you don't have anybody here that's going to accept anything lower than being a champion. Obviously, that can happen, but our main goals are to be champions. So that's the first and foremost, is get everybody to believe that, because if you don't believe you're a champion, you're starting off on the wrong foot. With that said, our pitching is, I'm going to say, really good. Obviously, haven't been to this tournament, don't know what we're going up against, but we got some very quick and actually very fast developing pitchers. I mean, two of these pitchers, Paul recently just got to be able to pitch because his buddy would not let him pitch. That's all we'll say on that one. But quickly came in and was quickly dominant. I mean, it didn't take more than a week for him to be solid pitcher.
Well, you and Brian both, you play on back tag. It's the West Virginia Jewel City kickball league. It's an affiliate with Waka. You guys go to tournaments all the time. Do you think your tournament experience in kickball will be of any aid in this experience that we're about to embark on this weekend?
I've been to Vegas once. Brian's been every year, but it's definitely you get out there and you definitely get the butterflies. I mean, it's no longer. I mean, you're in the moment, so you got to put up or shut up. So the key thing about being in a tournament multiple times of that caliber is knowing just relax and keep calm, because we all know the sooner that you get rattled, either pitching or batting, you start making mistakes.
I think one thing, I don't really know how the draws go in kickball tournaments, but stamina seems to be the most important factor once you get down to it. Who can outlast the other team? Who just has the juice? So,
Brian's got lots of juice.
Yeah.
Mario Kart, here I come, and I mean that literally.
Juice is just for you, Alex. The juice is loose. Okay. Well, guys, thanks for your time. Looking forward to traveling with you and meeting up in Columbus. So thanks so much.
Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to go wash these bugs off me now.
All right. See you later. That is all we have to discuss on this episode, the 11th episode of the Huntington Wolf League podcast. We will see you all Friday.
If we survive this bug attack.
There are locusts. We will see you Friday in Columbus, bitches.
Plague of locusts already.
Peace out.
To
Huntington
hell
wins.
with all the naysayers. Signing off. I'm your host, Josh Smith, with my co-host,
Greg Sowards.
and my co-host and producer,
Jeremy Litton.
and special fill-in, very rare, fourth host,
I'm Coach Rail.
Patrick Rail. We will talk to you soon.
Fucking app.
La 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 la.